Defined in 3 words: talent, charisma, metamorphosis. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Actors Are Born, the podcast that explores the lives and careers of cinema icons. Today, we're turning the spotlight on one of Hollywood's brightest and most enduring stars, Brad Pitt. If I asked you to describe him, what would come to mind? The sex symbol? The heartthrob with the breathtaking smile? Sure, there's that too, but his is a much more complex story, a career that can be summed up in 3 key words: talent, charisma, and metamorphosis. Born in Oklahoma and raised in Missouri, William Bradley Pitt was a journalism student who, just shy of graduating, dropped everything to chase his dream in Los Angeles. And folks, the beginning wasn't easy at all. Before becoming a star, he worked a variety of odd jobs, from moving refrigerators and chauffeuring strippers to wearing a chicken suit to advertise a restaurant chain. The turning point came in 1991. Just a few minutes on screen in the film Thelma and Louise were enough to turn him into an icon. The role of the young hitchhiker J.D. immediately established him as Hollywood's new sex symbol, a label that would stick with him for years. And let's be honest, his subsequent roles in films like A River Runs Through It and Legends of the Fall only solidified this image. For the latter, he also received his first Golden Globe nomination. But for a true actor, a label can feel confining. And this is where the metamorphosis begins. In the mid-1990s, Brad Pitt consciously decided to destroy the just a pretty boy image. He chose dark, complex, sometimes unpleasant roles. Think of the tormented detective in David Fincher's Seven, or the psychiatric patient and animal rights activist in 12 Monkeys. The latter role earned him a Golden Globe and his first, well-deserved Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. The culmination of this transformation arrived in 1999 with a film that defined a generation, Fight Club. His Tyler Durden became a cult figure, an anarchic and anti-consumerist symbol. For this part, Pitt even agreed to have pieces of his front teeth removed, demonstrating his dedication. The 2000s solidified his status as a global superstar. He joined the star-studded cast of the Ocean's trilogy, where he showcased perfect comedic timing. He played Achilles in the blockbuster Troy and starred alongside Angelina Jolie in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, a film that would become a huge commercial success. He continued to collaborate with top-tier directors like the Coen brothers in Burn After Reading and Quentin Tarantino in Inglourious Basterds, where his Lieutenant Aldo Raine is simply unforgettable. But there is another fundamental chapter in Brad Pitt's career, one that many don't know about: his work as a producer. In 2001, he founded the production company Plan B Entertainment. And here, his instinct for important stories emerged powerfully. Plan B has produced films that have won the Oscar for Best Picture, including masterpieces like The Departed, 12 Years a Slave, and Moonlight. This choice demonstrates a desire to use his influence to bring difficult and necessary stories to light, far beyond his image as an actor. And what about his acting? He hasn't stopped for a moment. He has continued to give us masterful performances, as in Moneyball and The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which earned him further Oscar nominations. This all led up to 2020, the year of his definitive consecration. With the role of stuntman Cliff Booth in Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he finally won his first Oscar as an actor. It was an award that seemed a lifetime in the waiting, the rightful recognition for an immense talent. From the driver dressed in a chicken to the Oscar-winning producer, Brad Pitt's career is proof that actors are born, yes, but they become great through courage, difficult choices, and the ability to transform. A journey made of innate talent, a charisma that pierces the screen, and a continuous, tireless metamorphosis. Thank you for listening to Actors Are Born. See you next time with another star of the cinema. Goodbye.